Alright, so this is my code. I've included these two things up here. I included the math so that I could use these power numbers. And so here's my main function, and in the main function I defined these 10 variables, and they're different data type, each of them. And I've put some comments here so you can see why I chose the numbers, but then I realized that I was going to have to record this and put it on YouTube, so I thought, then I guess I don't really have to comment on it. But you can see I picked short int because it's 2 to the power of 14, because as long as it's under 2 to the power of 16, which is 2 bytes, it should be fine. And the same goes for var2, which is an int, and char, which is 1 byte as far as I can remember. So, and here you can see I use std cout to standard command output, I guess that's what it's called, to output the variables to the command prompt. And this is before I found out that you can just keep using these operators without closing the line or ending the code. So as you can see, I changed it here. There's no semicolon until the end of the code, and I use the end line to have the variables in a different line each time. And this is the size in bytes, and I didn't know if there was a size of command to find bits, so I just decided to multiply by 8 to give us the size in bits. And here I use some typecasting, and you can see that var6, what is that? That's a float, so if we try to find an int of var6, we should get a clear number 7, and var3, an int of var3, we should get the number 3, and yeah, unsigned int var11. I'm not sure what we'll get there. So when I was making this program, I had trouble printing out the double. I wouldn't get all the digits that I needed, so I looked this up online, and if you use this command, which is part of the standard namespace, I guess, you can decide how many decimal points you want the number to include. So I used it, and then it ended up going as planned. So if we try to run the program, let's see what happens. So let me drag this into the screen. So these are the variables, and then you can see the size of the variables in bytes: 2411488142. The size of the variables in bits, where we just multiplied by 8. The examples of typecasting, and you can see that now we can tell that this, if you turned it into a unsigned int, the variable you'll get, the number you'll get, I mean, is 4,294,957,296. Okay. And yeah, and this is the double with all the 15 digits as asked for, as requested. So yeah. that should be it. Hopefully I'm done with my homework now. Oh yeah, and char 3 is apparently this lame little heart. It's pretty lame, pretty gay.